Welcome to our verbatim transcription training video. This video provides start-to-finish details on how to complete a verbatim transcription. Verbatim transcripts differ from basic transcripts in that you must transcribe every single word, as well as every verbal and nonverbal sound on the recording. That may sound simple, but it's tougher than you might think. Our brains are hardwired to cancel out nonsense or irrelevant sounds and to focus on the information contained in each speech. Do a first draft of the transcription in the same way you would for a basic transcript. Add in ums, uhs, stutters, and other sound events if you hear them, but don't get too wrapped up about catching them all on the first pass. On the second pass, try to catch every single sound. Pay special attention to unfinished words, false starts, and other such sounds that are easy to misinterpret. It's easy to mentally finish common words that are mostly spoken with ending consonants left off. For example, an instead of and. But a true verbatim transcript should not include any sounds that have not been spoken. Crosstalk is when there are multiple speakers trying to talk at the same time, and/or background voices become loud enough to drown out the speakers being transcribed. Crosstalk can be confusing, but it may still be decipherable. Focus on one speaker at a time through the crosstalk section, preserving as many of his or her words as possible. Back up and go through it again with a focus on a different speaker. Pick out as many words as possible. In a standard transcript, arrange them in a way that makes sense. Words in verbatim transcripts should be in the order they're presented as much as possible, but use your best judgment where words overlap. Only use the crosstalk tag when the voices are so jumbled that no full words or important information can be extracted from the noise. If you're having trouble mentally registering non-word sounds, try saying them out loud to yourself as they crop up on your second pass through the transcript. That is, every time someone says verbally repeat the sound. This exercise can help improve focus on those words so that they are more obvious and consciously register in your mind more easily. Bear in mind that verbatim transcripts aren't about grammatical accuracy. Mistakes in speech must be rendered as is. For example, if your speaker accidentally says proglum instead of problem, then the misspelled instance is correct. The same is true for common contractions or poorly enunciated speech such as kinda, cuz, and y'all. On the same token, malapropisms are transcribed as spoken, even if you know the word that the speaker intended to say. Listen to the audio at different speeds after you have a rough draft. As strange as it sounds, it's sometimes easier to pick up interruptions in the speech pattern when the recording plays faster. When you first start doing verbatim transcripts, you may want to listen through the recording one more time after you're convinced that the transcript is perfect. This takes some extra time, but allows you to double-check sound events. It's very common for even the most skilled people with standard transcriptions to miss a lot of sounds in the beginning. Over time, you will hopefully discover that you miss less and less as you continue focusing on stutters and non-word sounds. Thank you for watching this video on completing verbatim transcripts. Don't forget to check out our other videos on basic transcriptions and timestamp transcriptions for further help.